Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning. It is Monday morning. We are in the second week of September. And yes, I had to exhale there because I literally just got off a training, 1.5 hours of training, pouring into my self mindset. And I want to say that, sometimes we think we know it all, we don't. And when you admit that you don't know it all and that you're going back to work at your mindset, that is when you start making shifts. Okay, so today what I'm sharing, I am literally sharing a couple of things Mindset Monday about some things that you just need to get out of your mind right now. This is going to be some harsh words. I've heard it before and it was very harsh to hear, but one of the first things that I want to share that I have constantly realized and had to readjust myself, especially in building my business, is that you are not going to be always accepted by the people who you are normally around. Which leads me to the next point, which is why you always need to surround yourself with people who understand what you're going through, who are on the same path as you. As entrepreneurs, as business owners, sometimes you're going to do crazy things. All right. In one of the groups that I am in, I was seeing a lot of people up late at night working and all of this kind of stuff. And the reality is, they are the type of people who would rather work 60 hours for themselves than 40 hours for anybody else. And I was amazed to see this. And it's great to see it because sometimes you think to yourself, oh, I'm all alone. All right. And inside that group, the admin of the group, she posted, asking a question, who's up working? And this was like at 11:30 at night. And I was up working. I was working on a product. And there were several others who just put in there what they were working on, what they were putting the finishing touches on. And that's the type of community that you want to be in, one that understands the madness of what you're doing, working 60 hours for yourself versus 40 or even 20 for somebody else. The other thing that we just heard, that I just heard inside of this training, and I remember writing it down. Oh my goodness, and now I can't find it, right? Um, Whew, wow, I wish, right, the 40-40 rule. Okay, we spend 40% of our life working 40 hours a day to receive only 40% of what we've earned. And when I listened to that, I thought to myself, it's not that having a job is bad, because many people who are entrepreneurs, they have their job and they're working their 40 hours and then they go home and then they put in another 10 hours on a business. And I applaud those people, because that is just like, you're super mom, you're super dad, you're super whatever. Okay. But when we sit down and think about it, we give our best years of our life, all right, to somebody else. And then we get the scraps, we get the dregs. For those in America, you get your social security. Here in Trinidad, we get your pension, all right. And what is a pension? Could somebody honestly live on that? No. But you gave 40 years of your life, plus some people give more than 40 years of their life to receive that little pension. And we say to ourselves, is it madness? But the people around us as entrepreneurs look at entrepreneurs as, we're crazy, we're mad to be working 60, 80 hours a week just for a dream. Well, you know what? One of the master trainers today said something that was very powerful. He said he's been working for 13 years and now he has the freedom. Has the freedom to buy and sell homes like that. He has the freedom to go travel the world. One last week he was, in, I don't know where. Imagine during a pandemic you're able to travel all of these places because you spent the last 13 years, not 40 years, earning a pension, but you spent the last 13 years working towards being a millionaire. All right. So the mindset that you have to have is, don't feel like you need to be accepted, okay, by those who don't understand. Get into the communities of people who will understand and who will support you and who will root for you. All right, in a sense, because that's the mindset you have to have. The other thing is that really hit me is that you are the average of the five closest people that you surround yourself with. Okay. Now that is going to hit you like a lightning bolt. Now, whether or not you like it or not, but if you look at the 5 people who you spend the most time with from on a day-to-day basis, and maybe it's not your family, you're living with your family, but those 5 people, your friends, your co-workers who you hang out with, or whoever it is, you are the average of those 5 people. Wouldn't it be great if you hung out with millionaires then? Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if you hung out with people who are super fit? Wouldn't it be great if you hung out with moms who know how to plan out a day to the T, and maybe they have one down day a week? I don't know. All right. Wouldn't it be great, rather than hanging out with moms who don't have their stuff together and their kids are on their way to prison? Let's just say, all right. So hang out with the people who you want to model. All right. Hang out with the people who you want to be like. Okay. That's a shift. And it takes a little bit of humility to recognize that, okay, maybe I'm not where I need to be. That's where I've always been in every aspect of my life, spiritual, with my parenting, with my business. I've always looked out to see who I would like to be like, and I go find that mentor and I go find that person, and I'm trying to model. It's not easy. It's so much easier to just sit back and be, in your own, world. But if you reach out there and you see, you know what, I like how that mom did things, and I like what her children look like today. Her children, they're respectable, they're honest children, they don't lie, they don't total vehicles every 6 months, they don't go on private beaches, wink, wink, not nudge, right? Literally, that's the type of mother that I want to be. So let's model her. And then the entrepreneur, that person, they work hard, they put out products every week. That's the type of person. They got a community. That's the type of entrepreneur I want to follow. You've got to spend time with the people you want to be like. You have to spend time with them. You can't spend 90% of your time with your couch potato friends and then expect to become a millionaire. It just doesn't work that way. All right. So today was a little bit about mindset. I was just bringing in some of the things that we got poured into in us today. Just a few things. In the challenge, it is still open. The challenge is still open for you to join today. So if you want in, please message me today. Today is September the 14th, before midnight, so that you can get into the challenge, because it is going to rock your mind. It's going to be powerful. You're going to be surrounded by positivity. That is one thing that we need in this world right now, positivity. You will be surrounded by positivity. You will be poured into, and you will literally shift the way you think. All right. So have a great day. Rest of the day. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.